Hey guys, Sirik here. Doing another Raid Shadow Legends video. Wanted to talk about Corvus the Corruptor for a second, and then kind of show him in action. This guy is on a 10x today, and I am by no means telling you to pull your shards to try to get this guy. But what I have seen from some of the other content creators out there is they're kind of lukewarm on this champion, and I tend to disagree with that sentiment. Um, this champion brings a lot to the table. I use him in an Infinity Comp Clan Boss team. I use him in Doom Tower Hard Waves. This guy just brings a lot to your team. So you can see the gear I have him in right now: divine speed, regular speed, and then just 2 offset pieces just to get the speeds I needed for the Infinity Comp I run him in. That brings him up to 270 speed. He's not he's not here to do crit damage, so his crit rate's kind of low. Crit damage kind of low. Got solid defense on him, solid HP on him, and enough accuracy to land his debuff. So let's walk through the kit real quick. First thing, attacks one enemy, 40% chance of placing a 50% decrease attack. That goes up to 60%. Now, if you're running a killable clan boss team, this is one of the #1 debuffs you want on the boss at all times. Corvus is bringing this debuff on his A1. That's just where it starts, though. So we go over to the A2. Attacks all enemies 2 times. First hit increases the duration of all enemy debuffs by 1 turn. Second hit increases the duration of all allied buffs by 1 turn. This is what puts him in the Infinity Comp Clan Boss team, is that 3-turn cooldown and the ability to increase the duration of allied buffs. But don't sleep on this increases the duration of all ally or all enemy debuffs by 1 turn. That's huge. He puts this up for 2 turns. Boom. 3 turns. Most of the time you're going to see him lead off, though, with his A3. A3 is going to attack all enemies 2 times. Each hit has a 75%, books up to 100%, chance of placing 2 5% poison debuffs for 2 turns. After attacking, places a 25% poison sensitivity debuff on enemies under 2 or more poison debuffs. So he's going to attack all enemies 2 times, each hit, 100% chance to place 2 5% poison debuffs. So he's going to throw 4 poisons up, right? That gives you your 2 or more here. Poison sensitivity goes up on the enemy. This is an AoE attack. So in Doom Tower Hard Waves, he hits, as long as your accuracy is high enough, he's hitting all 5 enemies, 4 poisons, and a poison debuff. Now this is where he starts to shine. His passive decreases the damage enemies under poison debuffs inflict. 5% less damage per poison debuff, stacks up to 25%. So when you throw that AoE out on a Doom Tower Hard Wave, or a Doom Tower Wave, or any wave, you throw that AoE poison out there, immediately all damage incoming to your team is reduced by 25%. And then he's bouncing back to the A2, and he's going to increase those poisons by another turn. He's keeping the decreased attack up on 1 enemy. This makes him ideal for killable teams in Clan Boss. You take his passive, you combine that with a champion that can put Strengthen up on your team, you got a flat out 50% damage reduction, as long as he has 5 or more poisons up, and he will keep those poisons up. He will keep 4 to 5 poisons up the majority of the time, mostly because of this debuff extension. Masteries, I'm running him down into War Master, and then we have Cycle of Magic for the occasional refresh. We have Master Hexer put those debuffs up for an extra turn on occasion. And that's that. So this passive right here is what I think people sleep on a lot. Like I said, 5 poisons are up, 25% damage reduction, and then if you can get a champion that can keep strengthen up on your team, flat 50% damage reduction, done. Um, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna run into a clan boss fight and just kind of show what he can do there. It's a long fight, so we'll let it run the first several turns, and then we'll speed it up and look at what he does at the end. The other champs I'm going to be running, of course, for an Infinity Comp, we have Krisk. Good stats on him, good defense, got the speed we need, got the accuracy we need to land the decrease defense when he gets hit. Now, Krisk only puts that decreased defense up for 1 turn, which means when the stun hit happens, the decreased defense falls off. So your next AoE attack, decreased defense isn't up there, which doesn't really matter, but you're going to be attacking right after that. You're going to be attacking between the stun hit and the next AoE attack, and decreased defense isn't going to be up there. That's where Corvus comes in. He extends that decreased defense and keeps it up the majority of the time. Other champs will be running. Scroll through here where we got Brogni, of course, to grow the shields. He's in reflex gear, divine offense, speed he needs. We have him low accuracy, mainly to just keep one less debuff off the debuff bar. He's crit capped with the other champion we'll be running with him, which is Anchorite, who is going to bring increased crit rate, increased crit damage, and then of course we'll have Corpulent Cadaver in there to bring the hammer down. So let's kick over to Clan Boss. Oh, get out of here. And we'll show you guys how this runs. Now, Infinity Comp teams are nothing new. A lot of people are out there running them, doing videos on them. But again, I think people are sleeping on Corvus. So, I believe, yeah, we are in Spirit Affinity. This is the result we had earlier today on Void. We're going to run this again on Spirit because we have no negative affinities. We have 2 strong affinities. Which means Anchorite is going to be our stun target. Normally Corvus is my stun target on Void. On Spirit it's going to go to Anchorite, but that shouldn't be an issue. So we're going to load this up and get it going. We'll get the team set up again here. So Anchorite, decent amount of defense, decent amount of health. Nothing else. He's basically got the speed he needs to do the job. He's not going to be putting out a lot of damage for us. Corpulent Cadaver, not a whole lot of defense, good HP. Speed he needs to be, doesn't need accuracy. He just needs to be crit. Crit damage on Corpulent Cadaver in this particular comp doesn't mean a whole lot. Because that crit damage is only going to add to his actual hit, but the majority of his damage is going to come from crushing mass, which is he's going to do 30% of the value of the shield that's on him. We're going to grow those shields like crazy. So the majority of the damage you see coming from him is going to be coming from that shield. The crit damage does not affect that amount. So honestly, he doesn't even need the amount that he has. He would be fine at like 70% crit rate and next to no crit damage. So here we go. We're going to get this going, and we'll see how it runs. But for those not familiar with the Infinity Shield comp, basically what's going to happen is Chris is going to put out a shield. Everyone's already going to have a shield because they're running some kind of divine set, so that gives you 2 shields. So then you have 3 buff extenders. That's going to be Krisk, Corvus, and Anchorite. And then right there you have Brogni, who's going to continuously grow those shields. And you'll see Corpulent Cadaver's damage increase significantly over the course of this run. So we're going to let this run for a bit, and then we'll speed it up and come back and see what kind of result we got at the end. But here we are, turn 3. We're at 2.5 million damage. This is not one of those teams that just comes out of the gate just blasting away. This one kind of builds a little bit. We'll typically get up to it's usually about a 30-minute run. We're obviously not going to sit here for 30 minutes. We'll probably let the run do its course, and then maybe come back for the last 10 or so turns, and just kind of let you see how it progresses. But what we're looking at right now, if you look up here at the top, we have 3 poisons on the boss. That's giving us 15% damage reduction. Typically on an Infinity Comp team, you want Krisk, pretty much everyone except Brogni in Stalwart or Defiant gear. But that doesn't do anything for your stun hit. That only gives you damage reduction on your AoE hits. With Corvus's passive, we're now up to the full 25%. That's going to reduce the damage on the stun hit as well. So we'll let this run, and we'll come back and talk about the result here shortly.
I can't hide my frown, my smile is hiding from my mouth. I can't lie, my mind keeps finding time to fight myself. I dive so deep inside, feel like I died and I'm in hell. Or I'm so high my eyes can't see the ground beneath the clouds. Don't look down. Don't look down. I tried to keep it quiet, silence on my cries for help. As long as I am rising till I'm upside down, I won't look down. This a meteoric rise, keep ignoring all the horror stories like so-and-so got way too famous and ended up killing himself with some pills and a knife. Ayy, I am not the one who's gonna self-destruct, got it out the mud. I can way too far to fail or screw it up. I ain't dropping balls, I just blew them up. Ayy, I will never let my mental illness be the cause of my downfall. I will never lie to none of my fans. If I did, it would sound wrong. I will never try convincing you dummies this isn't a town hall. Never look down, just look around, y'all. Ayy, all of my demons are here. All I can feel is fear. All I can do is keep being myself, and that's what I've been doing for 32 years. All of my haters came out, chasing my name for some clout. What are they angry about? They're climbing as high as their ladders can take them and screaming my name, but I don't look down. Hi guys, remember me? I'm the white guy. Everybody wanted to cancel. Nice try. Too sick, I might die right. 2 fists full of middle fingers, I got no time for high fives. Too rich for a drive-by. Pay the pilot on my private jet to keep it low and do a flyby. Take 9 knives on a bike ride. Why 9? Cause I heard that a pussy has 9 lives. I'm the one that y'all hated. I'm the one who won the game, got paid and famous. I'm the one who laughed in all their faces and became the greatest since old Slim Shady. I'm the one who don't care. I'm the one who goes where no one goes cause they're scared. I'm the one who don't choke when the boat don't float. My throat gets no air. I can barely breathe all the air I need. Oxygen is very thin at the top. I can rarely sleep, stars I'm underneath. Shining too bright and I can't turn them off. I'm high as the birds now. Flying too close to the sun, gotta burn. Wow, I've been turning up and I ain't turning down. Maybe I should chill, but I ain't learning how. Hey, I'm not afraid of success. I'm afraid of what happens if I take a rest. I'm afraid that I'll end up where I was before in the hood with no money or food for the rent. I'm scared if I look at the water I'll drown. So I look at the sky and deny there's a ground. I'm not scared of the altitude up in the clouds. I'm scared of the fall, so I don't look down. Fuck you. Every single motherfucking one of you. I can't even see you because I don't look down. 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 I can't hide my tears, I dry my eyes and more come out. I can't lie, my fear is suicide, not bank accounts. keep my chin up, but my head weighs like 1,000,000 pounds. Feels like my neck might break, I hear it crack, ignore the sound. Don't look down. Don't look down. I tried to keep it quiet, silence all my cries for help. As long as I am rising till I'm upside down, I won't look down. This a legendary climb, stand on the edge of the legend, it's very high. Think of the men who are dead, cause it got to their head, it ain't cemetery time. I ain't the one who gon' throw it away, cause I'm feeling too lonely up here. I ain't the guy who gon' break from the pressure, it's snowy, my pipes are not frozen up here. I don't wanna hear about these YouTube rappers, I am not in that bracket, punk. Billboard plaques all stacked in my mansion, 1,000,000 cash for my taxes, punk. Call me trash while I produce anthems, y'all attacking with plastic guns. I'm the biggest independent rapper in the fucking world, you just live on my planet, punk. Got an acid tongue and massive lungs, every single track I've done is packed a punch. Used to be an addict, yup, I crashed a truck in Canada, going too fast, blackout drunk. I was nice at the start, but the mood all changed. The reactors who trash me for views are lame. Don't ask me to help you, remove no claims. If I see you punks, you go lose your chains. I am the one who they all call a liar. When I told them that I'd help my mom retire, they thought that I'd buy a new crib and a chain and a ring and a whip and some rims for the tires. Guess what? Mom don't work. Sent 100 grand in an LV purse. Made an album with Nova and Brandon. They own half the masters. I told them the fam comes first. Still got the pills that the doctor gave me to combat the depression and the panic attacks. I'm the type of person who won't even take a Tylenol, even when I got a dozen knives in my back. They're calling me whack, but I don't react. I don't have time to write raps, replying to trash. All me, the whole team, yeah, they trying to cap. I'm concrete, but my demons hide in the cracks. I'm the one. I ain't bought liquor for months, and you're lucky I'm sober. I'm nuts when I'm drunk, mix the whiskey with soda. The man I become would invite you all over. Put drugs in your punch. When you pass out, I'll wrap you in plastic and hit you with hammers and flatten your skull till it's crushed. I don't name names, I don't play games. I just aim, spray, and throw the gun. The rappers who hate act like family now. They try to jack my style like some hand-me-downs. They want 1,000,000 views, I want a Grammy now. And the closest they'll come is they Grammy's house. I don't even drink, but I'm planning how I can make a brewery in a massive house to give free booze out to these rapping clowns, and they can die using that to wash Zannies down. I'm the most successful guy to hold a pencil. I've been great for so long, I'm bored of flexing. I became a machine made of iron. Check inside, peel the skin off and let the metal shine. I've been the greatest for so fucking long, it feels normal for me to be special. So much clout I can buy back the souls of these rappers that sold them for cash to the devil. Why is everybody always talking shit? Criticizing how I'm doing it my way. If I'm so trash, why don't y'all release your videos on a Friday? Cause that's my day. Comparing our numbers, you cook like some fried eggs. Pussy like wide legs. You only get views if you say my name. Angry I'm famous and not a great rapper, and you've been working stupid hard. I don't have to rap fast to impress all my fans. I am a superstar! Man, I'm built for this, I kill for this. Never get back all the blood that I spilled for this. I'm at the top, it don't even seem high enough. I need a couple more hills and some stilts for this. Hey, there ain't nobody around. The top of the mountain, I scream and I shout. Nobody up here but me is allowed. The VIP section is deep in the clouds. Go ahead and call me a clown, cause I cannot hear it. Your sky is my ground. To look me in the eye, you'd have to reach the summit. I won't see you coming, I don't look down. If I stepped on glass and my feet on fire, my toes turn black and my shoes melt off and my bones touch ground, I will not look back, I cannot look down. I don't care about how hard it gets, I gotta be the fire in the dark, I guess. I got a beating heart inside an iron chest. If they're sleeping on me, I ain't trying to rest. Hope they die in their sleep while I climb to the peak and their eyes never see all the heights that I reach. I deserve it cause I took the stairs to the moon. I might die from exhaustion, but I like the view. I'm higher than planets, the average person would die from the temperature. Bodies are burning, the oxygen needed for life is inadequate. I hold my breath until I'm turning purple. All my life, all you did was doubt, and now my success gon' kill you now. Wish I could see him put you in the ground, but as bad as I want to, I'll never look down. You don't get it still. I am the one. You don't have to admit it to yourself. You don't have to admit it. Don't look down. You don't have to tell the whole world that when you look at me, you have to look up to me. And I don't look down. Don't look down. Everybody, please keep on talking. I am a fucking superstar.
Okay, so the run is now starting to wind down a little bit. You can see Chris has lost both his shields. He's going to get dropped this next attack, and then once that happens, everything's just kind of, people are just going to slowly start to die off. Right now, though, this is probably my highest damage run. I think my previous highest was like 247, 246, 247, and we're well past that now. Corvus still has 2 shields. He's the only one left with 2 shields. Everyone else is down to just the 1. You can see Corpulent Cadaver is still putting out crazy hits. I think the highest he got to in this run was a bit over 800k on his A1, which is nuts. So we'll let this finish up. It should be with one of the buff extenders down. You're going to see this kind of start to wind down pretty. It's fairly gradual. There's Corvus and Anchorite to keep it going for a bit longer. But what we've lost at this point, once Chris goes down, you lose that damage mitigation from his ally protection. So the shields start taking quite a bit more damage. You can see Anchorite shields getting smaller. We are at the 35-minute mark. Jeez, it's a long run. This comp takes a while if you want to do your full damage, but also, I mean, we hit 1 key at turn 36, 37, so if you want, you can just go in, get your 1 key, and then turn it off, but it's full auto right from the start. There's no setup, so that's one of the great things about it. Corvus is losing his buffs. He'll be going down soon. He'll be going down right here, actually. And that's going to take a lot of damage mitigation from us. Now we're down to 2. I don't think we're going to squeak out 280. I think we're going to finish around 276. Oh, might be less than that. We have no buff extenders, so what we have left is what we have left. Oh, down goes Frazier. 273. So that's my best run so far with this comp. Really solid comp. Go through the numbers. You look, Corpulent Cadaver, 273 million. He did 141 million of it. Brogni with 54 million. Anchorite and Krisk with 7 and 8 million respectively, and then Corvus 61 million. Higher than Brogni, and Brogni is the one that makes this entire comp work, and that's primarily due to his poisons, but just that extra damage mitigation he's bringing is just, I mean, it's just insane. So there you go, 273 million damage, almost 274, 36-minute run. Corvus doing absolute work for us in this comp. He can do the same amount of work in any killable comp because he is going to bring you damage mitigation. He is going to bring you decrease attack. He is going to extend buffs. He is going to extend debuffs. You combine him with someone that puts up strengthen, and you have got constant, crazy damage mitigation that will allow a killable comp team to do to 1 key Ultra Nightmare, no problem. I'm not saying you should pull shards to get Corvus, but I'm saying if you get him at some point, be it today or another day, don't sleep on him. The guy does work. Thanks for tuning in. I know it's probably a bit of a long video. If you're still here, I appreciate it. Hope you have a great day. Good luck on any shard pulls you do in the future, and enjoy your time in raid. You guys have a great day.